So at the minute she's running rough, injectors are leaking, diesel and oil all over the engine. Almost looks like you've got a diesel leak there as well, because she's saturated in diesel. So it looks like the fuel filter housing's leaking. Got a few heater plugs, matrix heating broke off. Yeah, so there's quite a bit to work on with this. We'll get it sorted. So now finally, engine's all back up and running. I know probably a lot of you don't want to be watching this because obviously it's to do with an engine, but obviously what's the point in building a camper van if the main heart of the vehicle is dead? So we've had all new injectors, seals. I had to reseat them into the head because whoever done it last time, right bodging job. Also noticed that the fuel filter was leaking. Whoever last did it didn't tighten it up properly. So we've put a new airflow meter on it. Doing a full service as well. And she starts absolutely beautiful now. Before she was winding over like hell. There's no injector shaft now. So now just getting this wing back on, get the front end looking right, start straightening the doors up. Right guys, welcome back. On this one we're just doing some brief filming of my old camper, the wrecker that I bought. So far we've just put the other wing on, straightened it up and lined it up with the door, because that was kept catching all at the bottom here. So we've relined that, pulled all the rotten screws out of here, put all the stainless steel screws back in, so we've attached that properly now. So it's now time to tackle this battery tray. As you can see, very crispy. So I think that's the next exercise to do. We're also pulling this chimney out as well. Apologies for the quality. I'm using the other side of the camera, which I've cracked the screen on, hence why it's all blurry. But you get the idea. So that's coming out. Need to seal the roof up as well. So while the battery tray's been removed, I'm just having a look to drop the oil, and as you can see, she's pretty wet under here from when the rock cover and the injectors were leaking, so we'll get all this cleaned up as well. Yuck. Right, so that's the battery tray unbolted, and as you can see, it's not the best, so let's make a new one. So we've now put the sides on. Haven't welded anything yet, but obviously straight away that's just obviously amplified the strength of it altogether. So just pulling the battery off again. I'm going to check how far our clearances are, and because obviously this side I want to make it so it basically folds over like that when the battery goes in place. So whether I can bend this and manipulate it like that, which I don't think I've got the equipment here to do, or I fold this up and then I weld a block onto it, which gives me this lip. So then this side will be where the bolt's going to go down through and secure it with the clamp. This is where she needs welding. Obviously all this is down to driver error. They've clearly clouted something, and they've split on the back side here, as you can see. So man or driver error, so that's the next job to do now. Let's get that all welded up now again. Right, and so right at this minute we're just doing a bit more MOT work. So basically the bearing was gone. There's no plate in it, but it sounds rather like maracas. So clearly shot, and the smell of it is unbelievable. So we've just pressed a new bearing in there, so should be good. Got a bit of welding today. I'm not going to bore you too much with the MOT work, but I just want to document it, so maybe if I do ever want to sell this van, people can see the work that's gone on, but not too long before I start on the inside. So that's all that pretty much stripped out. Got rid of everything don't really want. So just sorting the lights out now for MOT. There's a few bulbs had gone. Replaced bulb in the door there because that wasn't working. Bad earth in that one there. Obviously while I'm doing it, just giving it a clean up. Obviously you don't see it, but I feel better about doing it. Right then guys, I've been a little bit busy just cracking on with this. So obviously we've done all the MOT work now. New brakes, new wheel bearings, exhaust system, brake hoses, welding down that behind the door there. Done that, not the best, but it's better than what it was. So now we're just concentrating now on getting this all watertight. As you can see, I've took the chimney out, and well, it's left quite a bit of a mess. Obviously then you've got the bolts right there as well for the roof racks all the way around, so I need to seal them up. But I've bought something now which might help me get it done better, which is this Award TriStar caravan. Obviously the outside's not the best, it does have some damage on one side, so a bit of damp, but it's got all the guts inside that I want, so we're taking the double bed there out of it. Also got full-size fridge there, fireplace, sink, oven, toilet, shower, basin, roof lights. So I'm thinking this roof light can go and cover up that hole that I'm already doing, and then put that one above the kitchen. So like I say, it's got all the electrics and everything I need. Cushions, heater, water tanks, blah blah blah. So should be interesting to see, because obviously the van internally is about 200mm narrower than this, so be interesting to see how we go. So must get cracking. Poor Astra, I keep forgetting that I've got. She'll get used one day. So I've got the roof light out the bathroom, out the toilet. Obviously that's the framework, so I've chopped that out as well, so it's all precise, and obviously it gives me my depth for going to the insulation. That's the inside. Basically goes on through there like that, like so, and then obviously the vital outside part, and then that sits inside that. Obviously you got little screws that go through, screw into the lid, which hopefully will make it sealed. See, the worst thing we've got is the corrugation of the roof, and as you can see, the chimney's left quite a bit of a mess of it really. So I'm going to have to clean all this up, and then obviously mark it up, and I'm going to have to step the sealer probably, so we get a weather type seal. See how we get on. So that's the whole cut with the mighty reciprocating saw. It doesn't help when you've got a really flimsy roof like that, see. I'm standing on it. Well, the fireplace that was here, obviously it's warped the roof, so I'm going to have to put some bars across here, I think, weld them in place and try and get this up. Well, it's not going to do the seal good here. So obviously I've left this gap here to hopefully seal along, but yeah, it's getting there. Right guys, I haven't really been concentrating on filming this, but I thought I'd just do another little bit of a catch-up video now. So obviously we've got a roof light in, which all works as it should. Been cutting curtain rails and poles to go over the windows, put some lighting in. And right now we've just been bench testing the heater element out of the caravan. So we're just about to install that. Just needs to make a template so we can put it here inside the van. So should be ideal there. So like I say, it's not an expensive van to be cutting up anyway, so it can only get better surely. So I'm going to crack on, make a template now for that. So that's my template marked out now. So I'm going to do the 4 corners first. We've got a nice round finish, and then get the grinder or reciprocating saw. So we've got the whole saw bit. We'll get cracking. So that's the whole cut. Obviously I blinking slipped here with the grinder, silly me. You can see it's not a professional cut, but it's all going to be sealed up because obviously the seam is all the way around like that. So I'm going to cut more of this wood out so I can get some supports behind this panel, so when we screw it all together it's not just sitting on the weight of the single skin. So I'll trial fit it now, I think. So that's its first trial fit there. Yeah, it's a bit higher, but obviously, as you can see, I had to go to that height due to this plastic trim here. So that's the first trial fitting. As you can see, it's quite flimsy because it needs supporting, so just trial fitted it. I've drilled these holes around, put new screws in, so I'm going to withdraw that now, make some back supports for this, so when we screw it in, it will screw into the rear supports as well, and it will take this flimsiness out the panel as well. And obviously we can add our seal on it as well. So yeah, quite happy with that so far. So that's my rear timber supports being hauled in now while it sets. Obviously put the insulation back in as well, plenty of that around it. So just let that cure, and then I can put the heater back in and get it sealed up properly then. And there we have it finally fitted. Obviously I will in time give this a good clean, get it back to its original colour, but for now it's weather tight. Used new stainless steel screws to hold the cover on, so save them rusting. And inside here, obviously made a little bracket down there just to take the weight for when it's full of water as well. So now just need to concentrate on run that to the pump, run that to the hot tap, and then obviously we've got our wires here which goes to our main switch control. Like I said, I've never done any camper work before, so it's all a learning curve for me, and I'm sure there's people out there that will criticise how I'm doing certain stuff, but like I say, it's my van, my build. So onwards and upwards with it. Electric. Very posh.